Hey everyone, it's Billy and I'm in a hotel because I'm traveling for work, but I couldn't wait any longer to make this video. Some of you already know what happened because you saw it. Some of you even heard it from someone else. And of course, some of you may have no idea what I'm talking about. But over the weekend, I took my kids camping for 5 days and I did the dumbest thing I've ever done in my life. But before we talk about that, I did go fishing, so let's take a look at a few of the fish that I caught. Yeah, those were fun. But I promised you a story on something dumb, so I'll just tell you right now. So as I'm preparing to take the kids camping, and I bought a new canopy, found one on sale. It was a $100 canopy. I bought it for about 80 bucks. I want to make sure, you know, our site, although it has a picnic table, it's one of those really heavy with the galvanized steel tubes, really heavy 200-pound picnic table. Even though it has one of those, I needed a canopy because the sites at East West Harbor, they don't all have a tree or shade, and I knew it was going to be really hot. You see, I had just taken my trailer, hooked my trailer up to my truck, got my rods all ready, got them all strapped in. Anything I needed, the GoPro, my net, my life jacket, put it in the back of the truck, and I was all set. Set my alarm for 5 a.m., and I knew that all I had to do was wake up and roll out of camp. I got that in my head. Then I find out later in the night that it's supposed to rain. Not just rain, it is going to storm, thunderstorms. So I've got 4 kids out camping for the first time, and it's supposed to storm. We put everything that we had into our bins. We tucked it all up under the canopy. Everything was safe. So even though kind of felt like I was on my own in that moment with just the kids, no, the champion from day one, 95 inches, I think that's what he got. Robert Weicker, Bobby, who had just won $5,000, comes down and says, "Hey man, are you all good? You guys are set." I was like, "Well, you know, we're all set. We've got everything here." He's like, "Oh, you got to strap everything down." So with some help from Bobby, move this heavy picnic table up close to the canopy and strap the canopy down to the picnic table. And then just to be sure, because heavy winds are coming in, this is a nasty storm, strap the picnic table to the trailer. Some of you already see where this is going. So my alarm goes off at 5 a.m. I wake up, I'm awake for about 9 minutes, get in the truck, start the truck, and everything's good to go, right? I'm ready, roll out. Get in the truck, it's a newer truck, so it's pretty soundproof, I think. I don't notice anything. I roll out and I head down the road. I get about 500 feet. I get exactly 500 feet. And my daughter Emma calls my cell phone and says, "Dad, you need to stop." Just then I get a bang on the window and it's Brad Lehman. And Brad says, "Not the way you want to start your morning." I get out of the truck and I see my truck, the trailer with the kayaks, a picnic table, and my canopy. I just drug a picnic table and a canopy 500 feet, 166 yards. That's over 1.5 football fields through East Harbor State Park at 5:09 a.m. To say I was embarrassed would be an understatement. Trying to process everything that was happening. I took the canopy with some help from another angler. Jason came over, helped me load it into the back of my truck. I took the canopy up to a dumpster and threw the canopy away that I had just bought, brand new, and I left the picnic table in someone's campsite where it had ended. And not only that, but when I turned the corner, the picnic table or canopy went through the side of this yard and completely took out some flamingos and pineapple lights that were solar-powered lights on the corner of this guy's yard. Listen, I understand how dangerous this could have been, dragging a picnic table. You should have seen there were gouges in the road from where I drug the picnic table. When I got back from fishing, and I quit fishing early because as I was trying to compete in this tournament, I just kept thinking that it was 85 degrees outside, full sun, and my kids were at their campsite with no shade, no canopy, and no picnic table. And so I came back, and Austin and I had to do the walk of shame. I actually asked Austin, how are we gonna get this back to the campsite? And he said, well, the same way you got it here. Well, luckily he ended up agreeing to help me carry it back. And when I say 200 pounds, that might be an underestimate. So I knock on the door to this trailer of the guy who I had just, taken out his lights earlier that morning. Older gentleman answers the door, and I said, hey, here's $20 for your lights. Sorry about that. And he says, no, I said, please, just take the $20. He asked me if it was from my trailer, which of course I said, yeah, it was my trailer. He thanked me for being honest, which made me feel a little bit better. I have another buddy, Matt Davis, who was one of the last anglers to leave that morning. You see, everyone else had already left, and Matt was packing up his tent, and he just saw trailer go down the road, and he calls Bobby. He says, Bobby, you're not gonna believe I just saw someone drag a picnic table through the campsite. I'm pretty sure Bobby said, well, it wasn't Billy, was it? Matt told me later he wishes he had got some video of it, and I also wish he would have got some video of it. And the kids told me that when I first started to pull out of camp, the picnic table moved forward through the grass and it shoved the fire ring down into the ground, and they had to put the fire pit back and dig it up out of the ground a little bit. But when it started to pull away, the canopy flipped up and it hit the front of the tent, and the kids thought they were being attacked. Because again, it's their first time camping, and they honestly thought they were being attacked. Austin unzips and looks out the tent just in time to see the trailer lights, the picnic table, the canopy go down the road. Luckily, they all woke up, and Emma called me. You guys know the rest of the story. Later that day, I made the comment that if I gotta get up at 5 a.m., everyone's getting up. But I guess if you can't laugh at yourself, who can you laugh at? Definitely the dumbest thing I've ever done in my life, and I wanted you guys to hear it from me. Next time I book a campsite, I'll make sure that I don't book a site near any of you guys. I'm in a black Toyota Tacoma, so look out for me. And sorry if I woke you guys up, and more than anything, I'm not kidding when I say this, more than anything, I am just so thankful that no one was hurt. It's easy to kind of laugh and look back at things like this after the fact, knowing that everyone was safe, and the only thing destroyed was my pride forever, for the day. I'll get over it. All right, guys, that's the story. Oh, and I forgot to tell you guys, please make sure you subscribe. I want to change my YouTube to BillyKayaks. Matt Davis was calling me Billy Banana Boat. He said he was going to change it to Billy's Tow Service. I don't know. I seem to find myself in situations where I end up with different nicknames, but BillyKayaks it is. And you can find me on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, BillyKayaks. Try to find me, track me down. See you guys next time.